All right, what's up, friends? Happy days. Welcome. It's time for some FACEIT League. We've made it halfway through the week, halfway through week 2, rather, here in season 7. And finally kind of getting some Master Division matches going on here, right? Like, first week everybody was out of town. We had a holiday here in the States. It was kind of a rough start, right? It was a very slow start, particularly for Master Division. But we are finally getting some of our top teams in FACEIT League getting rolling and getting some of these competition heated up. And you know what? We're going to be focusing on Master Division here for the rest of the week, including this banger, well, potential banger we got before you. Honestly, no, it's going to be a guaranteed banger, all right? I'm just putting it out there right now. Guaranteed banger. Kasa Esports taking on Emote down mid, also known as the Dilduk Civil War. You've got 3 players from each side that are part of Dildux. This is going to be a fun one. I can't wait to get this one on. Let's just get right into it. Let's get right into it. Both of these teams coming in 0-1 have only played the opening match so far. And, well, Kasa Esports, I was about to say one of our newer teams. That's not actually true, right? This is actually like a rebuilt Extinction Zero, but a very, very rebuilt squad. They brought in a lot of new talent this time around. You have, Azure, Carbez, Red X, all joining the squad. And, well, all 3 of them happen to be coming from Dildux, surprisingly enough. Those are all some ducks right there. Joining Sunnyside, Proven, and, the rest of this Kasa Esports squad. Emote out mid, clearly a team that we've seen in FACEIT League, since the beginning of 2025. Also, a little bit of a rebuilt roster coming in this season, right? So you got, Baz, PDK, Ryan, Razor, all joining this squad here this season. Oh, hey, let me pull up my power rankings. I'm sorry. I meant to pull up these power rankings. So I got Emote down mid, currently rated at 6th. With a lot of newcomers, right? And basically, Cardi, Gorilla, and Palette were the only 3 that stuck around from season 6. But you bring in a lot of ducks. You bring in a lot of ducks, and I swear, Baz has played with this roster before as well. So I swear Baz has played with this roster before. Some built-in synergy that you're adding here to Emote down mid. So we end up with kind of Dildux getting split in twain, right? But the other half, down here at Kasa Esports, Kasa, we have rated at 10th here in our preseason power rankings. Now, these are preseason. These are just general expectations. This is not like an accurate assessment of where we think they're going to land at the end of the season or anything. That's not what I mean. But just general expectations. We do have EDM rated slightly higher. Although, take that with a grain of salt. This is with 1 match apiece under their belt. So it's a loss to Shiki to start things off. Of course, this is the Shiki that was previously Midori, right? This is the hero Zack and Cabe squad with Triplet and Seaborn, as you can see on your screen. So a very, very strong squad. And then, EDN's first loss. Ooh, it's to Nightmare. You know what? Got the toughest team in the division out of the way early, right? But hey, you know what? You did. You got your toughest team in Master Division out of the way first thing. Oh, apparently we have 2 losses to Shikigami now, but okay. Looks like it was a 3-1. It was a 3-0 for Nightmare over 80. This is an OWCS team. I have you at 3, and you're saying you're a bit low. All right, let's get into it. We're headed into Nepal here to kick things off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I owe you bands. Oh my goodness. I'm guessing EDM banned the Echo. Honestly, it's just a guess at this point. All my screens swapped over because since I'm actually in a team and on a match, all my screens swapped over to that match, which is why I saw it and got distracted. So I missed our bans. I am so sorry. I believe EDM are banning the Echo here, right? To keep that out of Ryan's hands. I could be wrong. It is an Echo and a Zarya ban here to start. Let's see. I get you some early Preds as well. I got distracted. I'm so disappointed in that. I was really, really looking forward to that. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know, I got distracted. All right, we'll lock in. Let's lock into this match. Sides are swapped. I had the bands on the correct sides. I gotta put your teams on the right sides. All right, we'll lock in. Let's go. We got about 20% apiece here. Chewy, appreciate the follow. Sunny side trading PDK for Hex. Ooh, good shot from Redex and able to find a kill on to Ryan. We're getting no Razor here in this opening fight. I was kind of looking forward to Razor versus, you know, the rest of his squad. Oh, nice little two-piece out of Carvez, though. Just before the annihilation from Baz and the Kitsu were tossed in. Gorilla did get that kind of dying wish onto the board. Ryan returns to help support in this 2v2. Oh, Carvez just hides in a corner while the Zerg gets battered down. Oh, no. Quebster, I know, right? I appreciate the support. Quebster kids, thank you. I appreciate the support. Little bitches. It's all right, it's all right. We'll lock into what matters. Let's give you a sound barrier engage here from EDM. Baz is able to move in and pummel through Sunnyside despite the Kitsu out of Redex. Woo, let's get us a PDK bomb. Nice three-piece there for PDK. Ryan. No sexy Eden? I'm all about some sexy Eden. We do not get a touch here at the end. We'll take our opening round. Is sexy Eden still on the squad? Oh, yeah, sexy Eden is still on the squad. Okay. And dude, I swear I saw pictures of that guy from Stockholm. Like, lives up to the name. Like, genuinely, all right, that's a handsome bastard. You know, I gotta give it to you. All right, what are we doing? And this is where the Echo would be really nice, right? Has come into prominence. Oh, hey, I don't have outlines on. I was like, face look a little weird. What's going on? We had our outlines turned off when we were doing our thumbnails earlier. Sorry about that. Okay, Azure comes out on the Bap Cattle. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that mythic weapon? I don't know. Oh, anyway. Sunnyside playing out of main here. Just very conservative position. Okay, let's loop around towards Elephant and we kind of get a battle across the center pillar. Ryan trying to sneak in, open this up. Now goes in heavy on the flank. Will force the Suzu out, but gets their recall forced in turn. Meanwhile, Azur's able to push into the back line and wins the battle over Bats. This will give first cap over to Kasa Esports. I mean, it's not something I can just tune into, unfortunately, Chewy, unless you know somebody that's streaming it. But, like, I'm in lobby for these matches, right? I mean, this takes, you have to sign up and kind of get into the lobby, and, you're sitting in that lobby for the series. So, I am controlling your camera. I am actually in lobby for this. I'm not watching somebody else controlling that, right? Which is also why we have to have the 2-minute delay. But if you know somebody who's streaming the Hive Mind Shiki match, then yeah, I'll be happy to touch base with it, see what's going on, see how they're doing as we go through the night. You bet. All right, keep an eye on this Kitsu here, moving in through coastal side towards the Elephant. Long range Suzu as Baz is getting so warmed over there. My God, Baz just goes up into the skybox to try to escape the Hornet's nest. Oh, and he gets booped off this side. Oh, unlucky. Back on the point, there's a container rush there from Gorilla, but the Zerg Carbez have been able to clean up, using their own Kitsu, holding on to the other 4 ultimates. And this will be another flip. Kasa get control. I mean, Kasa really haven't lost a fight here, but there was a cheeky little 14% snuck in by EDM during that. Apparently, Baz needed a little snack before moving in for this next engagement. Carmez was happy to oblige. Ooh, PDK, how did that happen? Saw a huge stun. I think it was just a nasty spear there out of Azure. So I said, PDK was lucky to survive through that initially. Does not survive that, though. Tried to get the OC out. Redix is all over it as they take down their former teammate. I feel like they're still teammates. They're just, you know, not officially right now, you know. Sunbear gets out of fall lane. Give me a Terror Surge combined with the Overclock. See if we can get eyes on both. I cannot. Azure is way down. Yeah, Kitsu swift step out of Redix. Excuse me. Help Azure through this fight. It's gonna be in a nasty little brawl inside the Mega Room. Oh, the boot back down to the low ground. Heads up play there for Pauline. And they just put Azure into a coffin. And we're gonna flip here, but not before Kasa Esports, excuse me, gets 99% on the board. Sorry, there's another team called Kasa Rage, so forgive me if my like inclination is to immediately put that word after Kasa. EDM able to thwart Kasa's attack through that initial assault. It's going to be a Kitsu rush onto the point. Good disengage from EDM. They're going to throw a lateral Kitsu on the back of the objective. I love this. Full order spread out left to right. Everybody is getting extra attack speed, extra cooldowns. You're going to help out in this 2v1 duel against Carmez. Carmez trying to blink away. Doesn't make it back up to the stairs. Regroups with the Azure. You can see Redix swift steps in to join. Both teams kind of trying to stabilize. We come back in. Baz went for the skybox for some reason, while Carmez decides to stick PDK with a very explosive little present. Pauline drops the beat, but Gorilla doesn't get it. And Carmez is able to scoop up that kill. Huge Terror Surge to try to close out this round. Send us on over to Village for a round 3. And it looks like Kasa Esports will succeed in doing so. The Spear denies the touch. There you go. 1 round apiece on the board. It's raining men. The barometer's about to drop.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I mean, yeah, it's a default night, Phoenix. Everybody should be playing. Every Wednesday and Friday, there are supposed to be 8 matches, right? There's 16 teams. They all play each other. Should be twice a week. By default, it is on Wednesday and Friday. So theoretically, every Wednesday and Friday, there should be 8 Master Division matches. But, you know, reschedules and stuff happen. Azure found opening pick here with this JQ swap. I love to see JQ in the battlefield. Don't get to very often anymore. I respect it. I respect the gumption here from Azure to pull out the Junker Coin. Even though she's not at her strongest right now. Ooh, watch for the Carmez ambush. You're waiting for Riot. Yeah, let's say Riot just blinked right into that. Nice little trap set. Carmez does not get the 1 clip, but you do force Riot to have to recall out early. So they're just right back here with the team. Kind of have to reset. Move in. It's going to be a little fight for stables there between your 2 Tracers. Meanwhile, let's check back in on the front line. Azure's just... Okay, I thought you were going all the way out there. Ends up stopping shy. Oh, a nasty little move to catch Riot after the blink with the Carnage. And Azure and Sunnyside both get a pair each. Another fight win here for Kasa. What other teams besides this one? Amplify and Control. You've also got Hive Mind taking on Shikigami Winnow for sure. You've got Extinction taking on Dreamland. That is who's got Hunter Tane and Dex are covering that one. Or is it, no, I'm sorry, it's Kintsugi. It's Extinction taking on Kintsugi. Excuse me, not Dreamland. Kintsugi. We have Kintsugi taking on Dreamland tomorrow. This is where I got confused. Zero with a nice finish on the PDK there. It's going to win that fight out. Super fat guy Overwatch? Is that Kermit? Or do we also get a Kermit ball? Striking back with a Kitsu and using only a Kitsu. EDM are able to get a nice fight win there. Sorry, I don't have much more for you than that. I was trying to catch up on chat. How broken is JQ? Oh, see, I don't feel like JQ's in a good spot. Are you telling me JQ's actually broken, Kermit? It's just Azure that's broken, not Junker Queen? Thank you. That's what I was thinking, right? I do not feel like JQ's in a great spot right now. Anyway. Hey, obviously Azure's making it work. I mean, runs down Pauline early in this fight. The Deadeye from PDK to try to clap back here. We do have basically Annihilation versus a Rampage. Oh, and that early sustain of the Annihilation has already been cut through. Baz is below that precious armor mark. The block's not going to last long. The Sound Barrier just in time. The Rampage will find 2. Oh, no. And we don't get a touch. C9 from Emote down mid to start this series off. You know what? I kind of expect nothing less, frankly. Wait, how am I able to endorse players? What is the... okay. There you go. There you go. Congratulations. We're going to get Dorado pick. Kiriko banned out here from ADM. Get a side swap as well. Go ahead and get all that plugged in for you. Let's go look at some stats. Kermit just showed up on second account. Exactly. Look, he also plugged. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. You know what? You keep me on my toes. I'll give you that. All right. Kasa, what you banning out? You're banning out a Nash. Face. All right, let's get into some Dorado. We're into map 2. We get Cardifan coming in. Baz to the bench. Holy cow! It actually put Kasa Esports in order. Unreal. Wait a minute. Unreal. Y'all don't know how important that is. Holy crap. I wish FACEIT would do that default. It actually just randomly. This is complete accidental, complete serendipitous happenstance. But it has Kasa Esports and DPS, tank, support order. Oh my goodness. It's even hit scan, flex, tank, flex support, main support. Oh! Yes, you know, you pray for days like this. You just pray for days like this. All right. Suddenly, you know, not getting to play tonight, it all doesn't matter anymore because FACEIT League did that. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Azure sticking with the Junker Queen, by the way, on this defense. PDK, the once longtime manager turned OWCS DPS player. Playing on one of my favorite heroes. There's something so unbelievably satisfying about Hanzo. I don't know, there's just something like the noise when the arrow hits, like it's just got a nice satisfying funk to it, you know, like, oh, especially when you get that red X. Oh. Speaking of red X is gonna get an opening pick here on to Ryan. It is traded out for Hex. Immortality Field burned early, not ideal. But you know what? You are able to come up with a couple of important kills, including on Takardi and get the tank out of there. This will give you time for your cooldowns to reset and to get reinforcements back in. Defense will stabilize here with about 1 minute into this attack. Hive took a map off of Shiki? Wow! Actually huge! Whoa, what? Yeah, Shiki should not be dropping a map to Hive Mind. I know, right? Hey. Let's not get distracted. Oh, we had a NATO engage here from Cardiff, able to pick up a pair. Back it up and waiting for Gorilla to spawn because they did get taken down through that mess, but very nicely played. Good push and pull out of EDM. They will get this done at the end of this drawn out second fight. It was about a whole, I mean, that was a 60-second engagement, right? It took some time. Good bubble, devaluing the Ant Matrix almost entirely, and you're able to run down Red X. Beautiful stick on the Sunny side. It also occurred to me, isn't Sunnyside playing, like, didn't Sunnyside and Baz play on the same team as well? Weren't they on Blastoff Blitz together? So, like, in map 1, like, we've got a couple of different things going on here. A couple of different, like, civil wars, you know, ex-teammates fighting each other kind of thing. Primal out of Cardi. Oh, look at the juggle! Oh, look at the immortality field! Red X is not touching the ground! Red X, 30 seconds without touching the ground challenge. They know you're there. They know you're there, Cardi Man. Get out! Get out! All right, Cardi Man's able to get away. Coming up on another nano boost. I mean, that's what cracked open the first point. Ryan's got to burn down Sunnyside before the immortality field's able to get deployed. Like you saw, the Frisbee was en route, but it hadn't quite spat out all of its lights and protective aura. Whew. Still, Karmas is going to come in and get 2. Drops a pulse hit on the Cardi. PDK is also low. 1 health. Karmas will come in and get the Blink Melee to finish off their 3rd kill of the fight. Back up for some reinforcements. It's just Cardi and Pauline left on this objective. Hunter Tane. There you go. That's your extinction match. Don't say I don't love y'all. I don't care if you... Hunter and Dex are great. Oh, that duplicate is nasty. Red X is hit. Hex is down. Did that beat hit? Oh, was that an Ajax? Oh, no. I did not see that somewhere. Oh, actually, you know, it may have. I was half of this lobby is Blastoff Blitz. It's so true, Juice. It's, yeah, you're not wrong. Wait, because, yeah, wasn't Gorilla on Blastoff as well? Karma, Sunnyside were both there. And, yeah, and Gorilla. Yeah. This was Blastoff. Yeah. I thought it was ringing some bells, Juice. Thank you. Yeah, we have like a couple of kind of civil wars going on. Although, yeah, there is definitely some now. A lot of those players are. Well, a couple of those players at least are ducks. Hey, shout out for the real ones who remember Best Buds, all right? Bola shot. Ooh, actually, unclear whether that caught the shield or Cardi themselves. Cardi was super low before they dropped back. Pauline is going to land that beat as they responded to this 4v5. Azure extended pretty heavy to try to pick up these kills, but very quickly they're able to rubber band back inside the cathedral and avoid disaster there. Nicely played to really devalue the sound barrier. What a lightning quick push and pull there out of Kasa Esports. Azure's going to pick up 2, including Gorilla with the Rampage. PDK's low, purple. Cardi is trying to Primal. PDK's able to shrug off the anti-heal. And the Primal comes up with the goods. So with 15 seconds left, Kasa make their way inside the power point. Or EDM, excuse me. EDM make their way inside the power plant. I know, they swapped sides on me, I'm sorry. It's also the team with the red logo I just expect to be in the red jerseys. Sorry about that. Hell, that my goat. My Team Mexico goat. Nano Deadeye here out of PDK. Yeah, Utah alumni. He's gonna fight a kill under Azure. Ryan drops the dupe in that as well. Come in here for a little extra cleanup. Little superfluous ant matrix. Why not? Why not? Where are you gonna put it? Where are you gonna put it? There it is. It actually persists, you know, a little bit longer than you might expect. It did get burned immediately? Yeah. I was like reading chat as the sound barrier hit. It's like, once I said it, I was like, I do remember like just a frame in my brain of some green up there before it just got immediately burned away. But good heads up, good heads up. I'm trying to keep track of like 75 different things at once. I don't catch everything, I'm afraid. I'm your producer, your observer, your moderator, you know, your humble host. Never mind your caster. All right, we are going to get a touch on point. Ooh, Ryan recalled out. Okay, whoa, that scared me. Ryan, I think, hit that recall in like 2.9 seconds. Like, it looked... On the eye test, I was worried they did not initiate the OT. But hey, here we are. Guardian fan back in on Azaria, just trying to melt down anybody close. I like this. A lot of up close and personal damage here to try to push it home these last 10 meters or so. But the sound barrier in from this defense might just be enough. Sunnyside landed a pretty good bullish shot, but it got Suzu'd from what it... actually, I'm not sure. Never mind. It didn't look like the bullet shot got the kill. And I saw the flash of white, but that may have just been a bubble or something. I think that's what it was. Defense will hold here, nevertheless.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Karma's 19-3. What else? What else stands out here? I mean, Sunnyside almost leading the server at damage. PDK just barely out-damaging Sunnyside by 100. 130.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
We are in the end game now. It's Cardian Zarya. We're back into a Winton here for the defense. Why are they not playing Pharmacy? Flumpy, you know how hard Mercy is? Like, you have to have a specialized expert Mercy player to make that work, all right? I'm just saying. I don't know if Red X has it in him. I'm just saying, you know? or even Hex. I guess it'd be your main support. Now, Paulette could do it. I believe Paulette could be your top tier Mercy that you're looking for, but, you know, Riot doesn't feel like playing Pharah right now. You know, these are all heavy sarcasm in case that needs to be said at all. Don't believe a word I say. This has felt like a pretty effortless push so far out of Kasa Esports. You're able to find Paulette late in this fight. Oh, good. Boop. Sleep onto Karmez as well. And everything coming up Kasa here on point A. Looking to one and done, but job's not done yet. Whoop, let's get down in here. Yeah, Cardifan's been able to pick up one here. Pulse from Ryan will get the DMAC, but Azure has the self-destruct. That will be the cap there. And with the anti-nade already used, yeah, it feels like there's a good cooldown advantage. Carbaz runs in to pick up some exits here. We'll grab 3, as a matter of fact. Yeah, exactly. We can't all be Crazy Raccoon, all right, Flumpy? Nano and Primal coming into this. Watch the backside rotation. Sunnyside has gone all the way around the other side. Kind of left the point open. Red X is going to be super vulnerable here, so drops an Ant Matrix. Really smart play, knowing the rest of their team is kind of off on an adventure. So they're able to kind of put the back into a corner. Primal out of Cardifan, though. You know, when you see 3 people huddled into a corner and you got a Primal rage, I mean, it's just Christmas. X is going to go down at 99% towards the sound barrier. And a nice nano primal engage. That is probably your biggest win card from this defense, though. I mean, using not just the nano boost, but conjoined with the primal as well. So now you're gonna have to win this on the neutral. You'll have sound barriers to match. And generally, Kasa is pretty good in Freya in the neutral. Oh, so is an Echo, for that matter. Karma's looking around the back. Ryan playing anchor. I love this, actually. The Echo makes such a good cart anchor on this second point Dorado. Very small. I mean, you got really good burst damage, really good escape. Oh my, what an enormous bola shot. PDK will go down before Palette gets to the sound barrier in. Honestly, lucky to get the beat down at all. We did have the response from Hex and a +2 here at Kasa Esports. They've now pushed the cart under the bridge. Cardi and company trying to huddle up in the back. god, I am muted. How long have I been muted? I was casting my ass off, too. It's all right. That's probably the best 2 minutes of the whole night, so y'all enjoy. Y'all enjoy, because it won't be that quiet again for the rest of the night. You know, I was giving you all a little silent time. No, thank you, Quetster. Sorry. I'm just making sure you're still paying attention. That must have been when I accidentally hit, like, a flub of buttons on my stream deck. Yeah, I'm guessing that's when I muted myself. That's okay. It was probably the best few minutes of the stream. Oh, wow, we're getting a Midtown pick here out of Kasa. Oh, it's good to be missed, Dimitri. It's good to be missed. Wait, what just happened? Wait, what? It showed Midtown and it just jumped to control. Uh-oh. Rah-rah, what just happened? I guess we'll go look at some stats there from map 2. We gotta get an admin in here all over it. Written all over it. Dude, truly, I don't think I would have been able to make my match even if the opponents were, like, even if all the communication was on point. I was kind of curious on the Midtown pick. Exactly, I've been saying a lot of Midtown as of late. I mean, it's point B is kind of silly, right? I don't feel like anybody likes it because it feels a little silly. I would kind of have to do this manually here. Okay, so Emote down mid, ban a Cass. I'll go ahead and send Joel in a New Junk City. I owe you bans. The bans in FACEIT are wrong, right? So I had to kind of go in and I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. This just doesn't look right. No. So it's a Cass and a Ramatra ban are your 2 bans, with Kasa Rain banning out the Ramatra? Or Kasa ban. I think Kasa actually banned out the Cass. Did I get you Preds? Oh, yeah, it's just been forever. It's been so long, I forgot about it. Verify that. Oh, no, Kasa did ban the ramp. Razor said we banned the Cass. Actually, I had it right the first time. Here, I'll give you some Ryan Poff, who's already fell 1 pick in this. While I go get your bans fixed. I should have trusted my instinct. Oh, you know, should have gone with my gut. Should have gone with my gut. What are you doing? What are you doing, OBS? Don't do that. That's not nice. All right. Fight number 2. 25% counting. Ryan on a little bit of a swing here. Looking to shadow step into the back line. Oh, no. They're just going to go hoof it. Ryan put on his walk-a-choos. Try to chase this team down. Redix has already used their Suzu, and Sunnyside lands a beautiful headshot, fighting Gorilla early. I mean, just camping back here. So much damage. I mean, Sunnyside just has a free reign. Absolute just Kovacs here for Sunnyside. And we're going to flip Kasa in control. Virtual, I didn't realize you were in Dallas, by the way. We should do a Dallas meetup. I know there's a few of us here. I don't know, they kind of felt like once a month we just all like go grab lunch or something, or even like breakfast or something weird. Or even just coffee. You know, where it's like, yeah, we all just go get a coffee like once a month. Just to network and touch base. Oh, what a shot out of Ryan. Hex, you know, trying to get in there and duel it with the archer, but Ryan's got the aura and the accuracy to get the kills. Hi there, buddy. Odie. What you doing, buddy? Buddy Odie decided to come hang out with us for the rest of this game. Let's go. Oh. Blizzard just gets run past. Kasa do a really good job of just avoiding that. Yeah, we got Mr. CEO himself. It is actually in. Good point. Like, I didn't even highlight that. You're absolutely right. We do get Mr. CEO in. Baz has also returned into the lineup, right? So no more Cardi fan. Karma's little sneaky sneak has the tectonic shock. You gotta worry about Ryan. The Ryan can put you down in a heartbeat. So without able to isolate Ryan, you're just gonna bail on that. Jab doesn't quite land. OC from Sunny side. Try to take this high ground around. You're able to take Razor down before the beat lands. But Baz runs down Azure. So EDM still have a pretty good advantage in this fight. Yeah, they will leverage that into an additional pick. And they grab control here to start things off with the Ducks. Elemental, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Elemental Esports, thank you so much. Saw y'all were covering some advanced division tonight. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, not just your high level teams get the glory and get the attention, but you know you cover all of your squads. I love to see it. Tectonic shock in from Carmez. I hope it went well for you. I hope it went well for you, Elemental. It looks like only 2 of the tectonic blasts actually were used before the dragons came in. Little right click jump up to the high ground. It's a Kitsu in play here from EDM. Redix, yeah, does and will throw in the response. Does have and will throw in the response. I know words, okay? I know words. Oh! What is this? The Razor Pellet backline rush. You love to see it. I don't think Kasa Esports saw that coming. I know I didn't.
The Ducks. Next, Flashpoint, Junkyard.
We're grabbing the Razor Blizzard here. That first one just kind of got ran past. It was a really good call from Hex and Company as they just amp speed right through it. No, they had a Kitsu as well. We'll have a sound barrier into this fight, 25% ahead of Pauline on the other side. Here's the Blizzard trying to catch Azure. Azure's going to try to LOS it, but it means you got to hide in this little spot on the back of this piece of cover. Your supports couldn't reach you is an easy first pick. Well played there by Razor. That'll secure you first cap for EDM. What is it, buddy? The beat. The Kasa Esports is going to try to take high ground. Already had an OC come and go. Gets you right over the objective, though, making it very difficult for anybody from Kasa to really get onto this point. Ryan just, putting all the arrows in. An archery contest? Easy. Easy dub for Robin Hood. Ryan Hood. That's going to be a 2-1 lead here on New Jump City. Prepared for a bomb flats rotation. We're jumping right over. Yep, we get it. Good movement from both squads. EDM able to maintain a good close distance here, but we do have Kasa Esports kind of putting it back onto this point. Azur's going to run forward. It's kind of on the back of Karmaz's Duke, but Karmaz immediately got brought out of it. Azur just gets sucked in. Blizzard in play. It's a good combo, and it's enough to take down Azur. Can't seem to settle. I feel like Azur is swapping back and forth on tanks. He's going between like the Zarya or the Orisa, right? This is a Kitsu in play from Red X. Red X thinks this is winnable, and you know what? X is going to get a pick. And we also get first cap. No way. Wait a minute. No way. What a play out of Red X. Reading it. This was, in fact, on a knife's edge. you know, was a teeter-totter of a team fight. Red X tilted the bell. It's right in the hands of Kasa. First cap as well. God knows with my hand. You need to demand attention. Terror Surge, Dragon's combo. Well, it's good enough for a 2-2 trade. What's a Hex going in deep? Getting chased around by Razor at the moment. I mean, yeah, Carbons and Hex are just kind of playing in off of the corners. They keep tippy-toeing in, alternating, tagging in and off, and they've actually managed to hold on to possession at this point. Really, really good alternating and communication. Got a Kasa Esports to force us up to a 90%. Now, we're going to get the Kitsune Rush in played here from Gorilla. Sunbreaker comes out from Hex, and they immediately surge back forward. Picking up right along the way. Paulie does get the beat into play, but it's just too late to save the Archer. A very low study side. Try to escape. Will not escape the clutches of Paulette. And the Terra Surge forcing Azure to use all of their cooldowns. I think ADM might have this, but as I said that, Red X is going to find another pick. Has already turned one seemingly impossible fight. Oh, oops, stop. Terror Surge out of the duplicate. Oh, and it's Riot again. Oh, but they don't touch the point. Oh, 5 alive here from EDM, and they don't make it to the objective in time. We're headed to Refinery for our 5th and final flashpoint. Like the Karmaz might struggle to find the good angles here on this in this refinery. It's like the one point where I think the Echoes might be kind of forced to stay on the outside. We'll see if this advantage gives, you know, I mean, EDM's already gotten first cap here. And you see just how far back Carbons is being forced to play. I mean, just kind of poking with some tri-shots and stickies, but it's not ideal for an Echo, right? I mean, obviously, oh, no! Oh, no! Ryan! That would hurt me in the bones. I felt that one in my core. Ow! You know, I was talking earlier about just how satisfying those Hanzo headshots are. Man, that was a good one. That was a good one. Scouting arrow is going to locate 2 players there, kind of slow in the rotation. Moving all the way up towards the side of Dragons will split the team in half. Azure is isolated from the rest of the pack. My camera's moving around like a wild, crazy thing. Kitsu from Gorilla is over the point. And your Terra Surge in from Azure. Baz is going to back out. Avoid. That was like a max damage. 500 Terra Surge. Unfortunately, Azure just gets melted while all that's happening. EDM have got this one in control. It's a duplicate in on Karmaz. Try to see if they can do something here in the tail end. Down to the fight. Karmaz is going to find 2. You've got Pauline low, dancing around, avoids the spear. There's the chase in from the Echo. Oh, the Lucio's running. Shmovin and grooving. Pauline is able to get out of there. But Kasa Esports precious control goes their way. And they save this map. I mean, Karmaz saves this map with that dude. Now, let's talk about the Echo can struggle to find value here. Oh, my goodness. There's a body block that caused the C9. Is that what that was? Karmaz brought down. Ryan goes jumping into an opposing Kitsune. As does Baz, and you can see Baz will get punished for that move. And this is looking like one final fight. We need a reset from EDM. They will reset. Razor goes over. Okay, we're going to get double dive. 82% and counting. Barely in time. Ryan will initiate an OT here, 4v5. I mean, kind of just survive if you're in with EDE for EDM. You can get up towards these support ultimates. You'll give yourself a big advantage here. Drop down, Suzu use. Baz in trouble. It's just Ryan holding on to the point. Dancing around the focus beam, gets knocked out into the hole, all the way back into spawn. Baz shows back up on the objective with a shield for some extra sustain, but there's just too much damage. And Kasa have this one locked up, taking the 2-1 lead in the series. Ryan can do it all. Ryan can do it all. Gets play of the game. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's get into some map 4. We got Cardi Fan coming in. Razor's staying in. Why is this taking so long? Admin enjoying a pepperoni pizza? I mean, hey, I was supposed to have an official at 9 o'clock. That fell through. I'm so glad that fell through. Like, this match is taking forever. We're an hour and a half in, and we're only on map 4. It's taking us an hour and a half to play 3 maps, y'all. What the fuck?
5, 4, 3.
I mean, to be fair, New York City did go, like, final fight, 5th flashpoint. But, you know, Ilios went all 3 rounds. But still, damn it. I don't know why I flipped the camera around. That was daunting, jolting. This is the word I was looking for. Disorienting. All of those things. Oh, that boop. Yeah. That just put Sunnyside in a bad spot. Good shot from Riot. Able to follow up on that initial boop. I could go for a pepperoni pizza. Shovel some salad in my face real quick. I'm so hungry. Razor with a good opening pick. All right, keep an eye on the engagement from Cardi. Okay. Cardi just kind of lurking in the back. Rolls in to regroup with the rest of the team. Karmez wins the duel up high. Trying to hunt down Azura, but Azura's able to escape. Karmez looping back in, trying to help heal. And you're able to thwart Cardi and Ryan for the moment. Now, the Wrecking Ball's not able to... Cafe lost? Oh. Man, that's a hell of a match. That's a hell of a match. And taking 9th to 5. That's a really good sign. You know, they are performing at the high level that we expected Cafe to perform here so far this season. Very good sign. Crisscross, Kitsune Rush. Mine's over the back half of this. I'm seeing nothing but red jerseys here. Everybody from Kasa just like ducked into the mega room. Ooh, Red X very low though. Sound barrier will land. Zero lucky to get back in mech, and there we go, as Karmez gets a bonus Kitsu on this point, but it's not going to be enough here. EDM are able to clean up. Karmez will get one for the road, but this is going to be a 3-minute checkpoint here from EDM. team ranking will change this weekend? For who? What are we talking about? For Kintsugi? Maybe for Kintsugi. I think Cafe and First are actually pretty well placed, given the results so far. Sunnyside with a couple of picks here. Exactly what Kasa needed to try to get this car around the corner. Or should I say the bot? This is gonna be such a good... Whoa! Would that cancel the mines? That canceled mines! Oh my god! Oh my god, Azure just canceled mines! That is one of the hardest ultimates to cancel. Oh wow. One of the most rare Ajaxes you will ever see. We just got a mine jacked. I'm still reeling. My brain is still not recovered from just exploding. Wow. What a play out of Azure. And you're able to hold close to the country. If those mines are down, you know, that precious corner, you have to fall way back and there's no cover. Like, that would have been really... Bo, you've got to stop that, dude. You just keep, like, nuzzling at my arm over and over. He's like, dude, I'm trying to work. You think Cafe has a higher ceiling? I mean, I feel like Cafe has got a more on an upward trajectory, right? Fresh talent, you know, real hot, big next ups for sure, big next ups. Where I Have a Knife is like established talent, right? I mean, Frothy Philly's playing OWCS for Christ's sakes. Duplicate from Razor onto the dupe. Trying to see if they can stand toe-to-toe here with Azure on the line for the moment. There comes Mines. These actually do hit the battlefield. Kitsu in play from the duplicate of Carbets. Able Swift step over and say super hyper-aggressive. I love the duplicate choice there. With that Kitsu, you're able to buy a lot of space. But here comes the counterpunch, a long-range lateral move. They're out of EDM. Cardife with plenty of armor is able to get back. But even with the Kitsu, I will say EDM is not really getting a whole lot of space on this corner. This corner still belongs to Kasa. Carmez finds a pick. Rhino C, woo! Finds 3. Beautiful headshot there right as we cut in. There's a 4-piece winner for Ryan. Yeah, clip the mine jacks. I don't know that I've ever, not in a FACEIT, like, I don't know that I've ever seen a mine jacks. By all means, clip that shit. Oh, look at Cardife with a little short game. Beautiful little double boot. And Azure's already taken an enormous amount of damage. That's it. Look at the roll through perk as well. Azure taking twice as much damage than anybody else from those roll throughs. That was nasty. You forced out a lot of cooldowns here. And, I mean, just keeping Kasa Esports just pressed into their spawn. Mines were used just behind this building, but everybody from Kasa Esports were able to kind of huddle up. You know, they were getting corralled into the corner. Well, they just combined all their efforts and were able to isolate the ball and everybody else. But see, Azure playing off that high ground could be an X factor in this fight. It was just kind of had access to anybody they wanted through that middle bridge, completely uncontested. 2 key picks, finding Pauline first, who's 95% to beat. Ah, there's Frothy Philly in chat. Shanked by a homeless man. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. I don't even know. So checkpoint pick tip here with just under 2 minutes remaining. Are you actually looking for an alley play? No, I think they were just trying to mark Cardi. Cardi just sneaks in through main. Going into the back line. Sunnyside's going to pop the first of 5 ultimates available here from Kasa. OC, but no targets really presenting themselves. How about a big grab? That is going to be enough for a pair. OC, not necessary. Had already faded. Didn't need it to close out this fight. Woo! It was the, the OC had the aura. The OC corralled them, set him up if you would. Azur knocked him down with the grab. Oh my god. OMG. Alright. Dueling Kitsus. Oh, we actually have 3 Kirikos out here on the point. Let's keep an eye on Karmas with this bonus one. A very low duplicated Razor into the Zarya as well. Might be the more powerful pick. Duplicated play. The bonus dupe's gonna catch 2. Redix is in it, but Karmas with the heals. Can't quite keep anybody up, but you know what? Redix is actually the only one to fall. The duplicate comes in so clutch. You're able to get a Suzu into the grab, and Karmas with the big brain play. Might have just given that, will deliver the lead here at Kasa Esports with 25 seconds to go. Queso Esports. Oh no! Ah, damn it! Damn it! Why'd you put that in my brain, Otters? Why did you put that in my brain? What a cheesy joke! And I love it. I'm here for it. Cardiff low on health. Ryan, I mean, just has to just stand tall on the front line. There's really no choice. Eats the grab, point blank. Has to just take it and grin. Azur does end up, you know, with putting himself back into spawn. Not ideal. And we're going to get a big run back here. Oh, okay, don't C9 that thing. I mean, he did have the Lucio on the cart, but still. When the fajitas come out sizzling. That's amazing. Oh, y'all are making me hungry. I was already hungry. Remember, I mean, this cart really doesn't have to stop. It is only about a 9-meter lead. Cardiff out. Mines in play. Trying to isolate Azura up top. Let's keep an eye on Ryan. Does this corral anybody into their sight lines? Hard to tell. Sunnyside's able to back away and just buy a little bit of space with that minefield. Gorilla building up towards the Kitsune rush. Pauline a little bit ahead of Hex on the other side. So, EDM need to live long enough to get the support online, I believe, if they want to try to take this home and force them at 5. OC in play here from Sunnyside. Korean import. No, just putting chonky damage down onto Cardifan. But a duplicate from Razor means Cardifan can't back out and heal. Razor can hold this line here for a moment. 90% charge grab available. Tosses it to the right. The sound barrier from Hex is good. Paulie does not get theirs in play. I did not see any red shielding come out. They needed that sound barrier. And Carmiz shut it down. The Ajax for the win. Kasa Esports. Take it in a 3-1. Oh my goodness. I mean, Kasa really did swing that one. I mean, talk about snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Wow. I don't think we have any stats either, unfortunately. Right? Like, we got no stats. I meant to hit tab. I should have hit tab. I could have gotten these stats. Karma shows he was the true dog. Kasa Esports. Karma's Red X. We'll take it home. Nails a D. What a fantastic match. What a fantastic match. God, I was hopeful we get a map 5 on this one, y'all. I was so hopeful we were going to get a map 5 here. 9 meters. 9 meters. Hey, we did get a Mine Jacks. How often do you get a Mine Jacks? I think it's our first ever Mine Jacks here on stream for FACEIT League. A lot of action here tonight, man, between both regions. What an exciting night. What an exciting night. Yeah, I mean, Karma's MVP? I can't argue with Karma's MVP. I wish I had stats to show you. But, yeah, Karma's is going to be your player of the match as we circle back around here to our featured match of the night. All right, that's going to do it for us here tonight. I don't think I have much else for you. I know, it's kind of... We're kind of going out on a note. I know.